Stop expecting effort from people. Stop searching for magic in people. Why do you assume they're capable to give anything back? And it may not even be their fault, it's just a matter of circumstances. A potential friend or a potential partner means nothing. Potential means nothing if you don't see it going super well. If it was it, you would already see it going forward. Stop blaming yourself for everything, because guess what? You're not always the problem. Sometimes we just need a healthy closure. No drama, no cutting off, and if they cut you off without a valid reason, they never cared as much as you did, and that's okay. Hey internet people, it's Sky. We are gathered here today because there may be a chance that someone wakes up after hearing what I have to say. Maybe it's all logical to you and I just believed in fairy tales, but I needed those experiences to gain the knowledge. I needed all tens of new people that I met, all the internet people I was talking to while I was chronically online. My weirdness and personality needed to be purged out so I could figure out the basics after being a complete open book and people pleaser for so long. Not just real life people pleaser, online as well, and it was bad. And guess what? It's okay to be cold. I'm actually kinda cold. Oh, not this type of cold. It's okay to be emotionally cold because there's only a few people that are worth of my energy. Of course, I'm still gonna be nice to others, but you know what I mean. If you change a lot, like like I do, and crave stability regarding friendships or romantic relationships, guess what? You are delusional because you want to be delusional. And if you need to be delusional, be. Just realize what's real and what's not real. Constant change and growth will never allow you to click with the same people for long. I used to worship the idea of friendships. That's why I gave all of my energy to everyone, or at least a lot of people, because my desperate little heart was hoping that someone was like me in aspects of understanding, of like backstory and stuff, humor, my faith. But it was always just one of those things, and that's not enough. I'm the only me on this planet, and you're the only you on this planet. And I'm kinda ginger now, so I'm officially the main character, duh. Pouring yourself to anyone is not healthy if the connection is not built super slow and if the base is not super good. And it also helps if they're mentally stable. And if you're mentally stable, and I'm talking about any people, if you have like a girlfriend, I can't speak English. If you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or like friends or even family, you know, if you want to give energy to people, they will take it. You can't be even mad about not receiving it back. Unless this person was clearly manipulating you, using you, it's not your fault that you didn't see the red flags. You want to hear the story of my life? I make people laugh, okay? And they laugh. I don't remember when people made me laugh. Like when people make me laugh, that's so rare. I have to initiate everything. I have to continue everything, and I'm obviously aware that not everyone finds me funny or even tolerable, but that's okay. It's our delusion that we expect things from people, even from our close friends. It's delusional to expect as much as you're capable to give. Sometimes they're not even anyone to blame. You meet in a time, you click, and then both of you grow, or only you grow, and they don't, and they still might be a super cool person, but why are you trying to pick them up or lower yourself down? One sentence that I used to hate with all of my heart: people change, life goes on, blah 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 blah. That's true, and that's an amazing thing if it goes in a positive direction. It means maturity, it means wisdom, it means knowledge, growth. And if there's one thing that I aspire to be in life, is that I always maintain to be childlike, but not like childish, but still mature in a lot of ways, you know? And it's not for every person. Not every person has to see you in a light that only you know and like the closest people to you, because sometimes we feel that we can be so cool or so fun or that we can make people feel good, but why do we, or at least if you're like in a range that used to be or is like a people pleaser, like why do you think you have to do that? Like why do you think you have to put in any energy? Just because you know that you're capable of giving your energy doesn't mean you have to. Put it towards yourself. Put that love towards yourself and towards God, if that's your belief. Anyone is welcome on this channel, by the way. I believe in God, so you're gonna hear a lot about him, but if you have different beliefs, you're welcome here. We're all here on this earth to learn, to grow. You know, when you have those thoughts, it's like we became strangers. Bitch, you did. This is a person one and this is a person one, and you connect and you grow and you grow and you grow and you change and you change and you change, and you're like person two and person two. Person two and person two aren't friends, you know? Person 1 and 1 are. If you're gonna try to fit your light in their darkness, it's not gonna do any good. I mean, I'm telling this as if I'm targeting like a really specific type of people. I kind of am, but you not being relatable to people doesn't make you boring, and it also doesn't make them objectively boring. And if so, who gives a shit? Move on.
It's not the vibe. Stop!
I get kinda sad when I see myself slipping into too much normality, but that's a good thing. Like, that's a really, really good thing. There have to be boundaries in life because no one will take you seriously if you don't show them that you take yourself seriously. You don't owe an explanation to anyone about the way you are. Like, if you owe anyone an explanation, obviously give them the explanation. But if it's like about you and about your traits and about how you are, like, you don't owe people an explanation and they don't owe it to you. Maybe like the hardest part with this is parent and a child relationship, because a child wants their parents to understand them and you like explain yourself because they see you from a completely different point of view. But sometimes you don't even have to explain yourself to your parents. It's important that you keep like normal, healthy relationships if you can and if they can, and with other people or friends, just stop bothering. Sometimes you just have to stop bothering. And guess what? When I stopped bothering, when I stopped people pleasing, people would literally come to me. They would approach me, they would want to hang out with me. But when I was a people pleaser, that just wasn't the case, because you can't try so hard all the time. And I guess like this is obvious to like most people, but sometimes something is obvious to you, but you still can't get over it, you know? The future is now. This right now is the future you were working so hard for, and you have to see that, and you have to acknowledge that, and you have to see that sometimes you're not a problem, or that you're not a problem at all, because if you're this type of thinker, you will know when you're a problem. Try to make this moment good and appreciate yourself in this exact moment, because no one else will. Maybe they will, but you have to appreciate yourself first and put the energy towards yourself and towards God, again, if that's your belief. Sky loves you, God bless you, and I can't wait to interact with you on this platform. And make sure to like this video, like it, and watch it every day until you're indoctrinated. No, I'm just kidding. Until you realize that you are amazing, or maybe you aren't amazing. Why am I trying to please people on the internet again?
Some of y'all is fat and ugly and unattractive, but that is okay. Just be who you are.